Drum.
This is John.
And this is Lit on Life's podcast.
Let's get it, dude.
Yeah.
What up, guys? Welcome back to the Lit on Life podcast. This is episode 54. I got my brother Matt D with me. We're not going to try to say his last name. I just tried to say it with him, and I can't do it correctly. I always thought it was DiPuzzo, but apparently, say it one more time. Diapuzzo. I did it. Right?
There you go. Yeah.
Yeah. Matt D. We'll go with that for now because I'm going to forget.
D's nuts.
D's nuts. I met Matt in jail. I actually didn't even know he was there for like 4 days. He was on Librium, just sacked out. I didn't even know you were there, dude. I didn't notice you getting meals. I didn't notice nothing. And then after 4 days of me being there, this dude pops up, starts telling jokes. I'm like, oh, I like this guy. So my first welcome, first of all.
Thank you.
Thank you for doing this.
Yeah.
He was saying he hopes Kiana has a baby today, so he didn't have to. So he can get out of
I don't know why I'm so nervous about the 4 followers that you guys have.
Fuck you. Okay, first question, easy one, just to get you. Oh, he brought honey buns too for.
We might get to that later. We might forget, but we might get to it later.
This is how we bonded in jail. Honey buns. What's your clean date? I know it's close to mine.
September 30th, 2018.
Yep, mine is October 2nd, 2018.
Yeah.
I don't think you should count it till you woke up, so we can have the same thing.
I didn't wake up for about 8 days after that. After we went to F Block, I think. Yeah, it was.
We had a good time.
I had something special going on in
there.
Yeah.
Okay, my first legitimate question is, I just wanted to know if there was times during your using that were fun, because I feel like every drug starts out as fun.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
When I was 14 years old and
yeah,
smoking all the weed I could. I wasn't a big drinker back then because I wanted to drive everybody's car home, so I would just smoke all the weed and then just be the designated driver. And actually, we did. Growing up in California was a different time. We drove around with kegs in the back of this chick's van and just everybody drank, and I'd be driving, smoking weed, and we just because you could do things like that.
It's chiller back there.
Yeah.
Me and my aunt were talking about that last time. Just the difference between how it is here now and just even here, in St. George, Utah, they're like, she got pulled over, they'd be like, go home. If you're drunk, they'd be like, make sure you get straight fucking home.
Yeah.
And my uncle was like, dude, you guys got it so fucked here now. Like they pull us over and they just left us alone.
Yeah.
So
Not anymore.
No, they got body cam. They can't. Even if they wanted to, they can't. And that's what we were talking about last time. It's just crazy how things have changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like every drug starts out, even heroin, dude. It's super fun at first. It's like every drug has its. When you break into it, you're like, this is deep.
That bear hug.
Yeah.
Heroin gives you the first time you do it.
Yeah.
I didn't mess with heroin until I was about 38 or 40, somewhere around there. Yeah. I was a crank and meth guy up and then pills. Never, like I said, never a big drinker. So, yeah.
That's crazy. I did heroin before I did meth. The only reason I ended up doing meth is because I was so sick. My parents were they scared me when they were on meth.
Yeah.
So I just was terrified to do it. But I was so sick one time, my buddy's like, it helps. Then I did it. I was like, oh, I'm not like my dad. I'm nothing like it. This is great.
Yeah.
But
I started using meth probably 9th grade, 10th grade, because
really,
my brother had a band. My younger brother had a band. My mom had this big van that we used as their tour bus. We toured all over Northern California, and I wanted to stay up late, and drive us to the next place. So I started. My friends were like, check this stuff out, and that's when that started. And then as we got a little older, one of our friends went to prison, and he came out knowing how to use the needle, and then it was all over.
Oh yeah, dude. I was dating this chick, man, and she did these big shots of meth, man, and she'd just be making noises and fucking eyes rolling in the back of her head. Then she'd give me one, and I'd be like, what the fuck? She's like, I don't want to introduce you to what I'm doing, to the extent of how I'm doing it. And I was like, fuck that.
How can you say that?
Yeah, dude. And then I remember the first really big one I did, and I was like, oh yeah.
When your eyes go like this?
Yeah, everything, your hair feels like your hair's growing, fucking nut in your pants. Yeah. You know, like God.
Did you have to go there?
I did. Well, yeah, it happened. So, yeah, that was fucking crazy. And I was just like, this is it. This is my life from now on. Same when I shot heroin the first, I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
Then you shoot them together, and you're like, oh
This
yeah,
is it. Yeah.
yeah.
Them goofballs, man.
And then stack a Xanny on top of it too, and you're like,
I didn't do too much Xanny.
You're missed
My
out.
pill
Dude.
choice was snorting them methadones like crazy.
Oh,
that was the worst detox ever. Like,
yeah.
And I did it on my own. So I mean, I've had periods of clean time but no recovery in my life. Like, go a couple years, maybe I was just smoking some weed, but I never knew recovery until I went to jail here the last time and had to go to treatment and things like that. So,
where did you go to treatment?
Steps.
Steps.
Mm-hmm. You went to drug court. I went to Steps.
Yeah.
Yeah. They didn't give me that shit.
Drug court.
Yeah, they didn't. I tried.
Steps is easier.
Fuck you. You're sitting in here. I always got stuck in jail over the holidays, and the judge was on vacation in the summertime,
Yeah.
so I just sat in there for weeks on end. Like, fuck.
I was so lucky I got fucking drug court, dude. I was so lucky. At what point in your addiction did you realize I'm fucked and that drugs run my life?
It was probably early 2000s when I lost my career job.
What were you doing?
I was working for a medical device company up in Taylorsville. It's a company my dad retired from. They had a manufacturing plant in Taylorsville, and I worked there for 10 years, and it was just faded on pills the whole time, and it just came back to haunt me.
Like methadone, oxys, or
all the above. And then shortly thereafter that, so I got married in early 2000, probably 2000, and I don't know, it may or may not have been a marriage I should have even got into. I got 2 beautiful kids out of it, so that's okay. Yeah. I don't have any regrets, but it just probably wasn't something I should have done. And a lot of soul searching years later made me figure that out. And then after I got divorced, I was with a woman for about 7 years, and I woke up one morning and she was dead next to me in bed. So that, damn. And then it just got worse after that, and I just,
like an overdose or just.
So we were doing pills, methadone. Her brothers were all union iron workers and partied all the time, Xanax, and she drank a lot, and I didn't drink, and it just, she was a 40-year-old woman who had chronic alcoholism just ate her up, and she just didn't wake up.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's wild. So early 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
That's.
Yeah, and then that's when, I found heroin because I couldn't afford pills anymore.
Yeah, oxys got expensive, dude.
Yeah.
They really did.
Methadones too.
Yeah. Well, no, dude, my dad, back when Vegas used to, I don't know if you knew, how long have you lived here?
In St. George?
Yeah.
Permanently since about 2016.
Well, a while ago, all the doctors in Vegas were just crooked as fuck, bro. And my dad would come home with 10 jugs of wafers.
Of whatever he wanted.
Wafers, and then
Xanax wafers?
No, methadone.
Oh, the round ones?
The big ones.
Yeah.
Dude. Like 10 jugs of them, bro. And dude, we were selling them in fucking, I was eating 350 milligrams a day. And I came off that. That was by far the worst.
Yeah,
the
worst.
Months.
Yeah. I was sick for 3 months when I came off methadone.
You're like, I'm never going to shit.
Trying to go to work. Yeah. Shit my pants. Had no energy. It was bad.
I went and had to tell because my buddies, I was drinking a lot and I was taking methadone. And then my buddies one day just started talking to me. They're like, dude, you're not like you used to be. And they're like, I'm pretty sure it's all those pills you take. So I was like, fuck it, I'm going to quit, dude. And then I called my buddy and I'm like, I'm on day 5 because I'd quit oxys before. And he's like, oh, you got it. He's like, bro, you're just starting. I was like, what? Yeah, that was brutal.
So the funny thing was me when I started off young, and then my parents ended up finding syringes in my room, and I'm like, I'm gonna get out of here. So I moved to Arizona with one of my cousins and got clean then. And then another family member moved to Arizona with me, and we started doing some coke, and it just turned all bad. And then I moved to Salt Lake for work with my brother, and didn't really do anything for a long time, and then got married. And it's funny because I say I didn't do a lot of drinking, but when I got married, that was what I did. Drink. Why? I don't know.
Well, probably because of the relationship, man.
I mean, and it
Some
wasn't
people's
bad.
desire
It
is
just
to drink,
wasn't
dude.
what I probably wanted at that time. So
you're looking probably to fill the hole,
yeah, and I just thought
trying to
that's
make it tolerable.
you know, I'm Catholic. I grew up Catholic, so I thought that's what you were supposed to do: get married and have kids, and that would settle you down. But yeah, right. Maybe some people.
Yeah.
not me.
How many times have you been married? Can I ask that?
This is my second marriage.
Second. Okay. Cool. So you said you never had clean time before you got clean this time, right? You just
I mean, maybe California clean.
Yeah,
some
that's
clean,
how I
but
did it, too.
like zero recovery.
yeah.
Like I didn't even know what a meeting was.
What was your life like before you got arrested last time?
In and out of chaos. You know, I'd been up. I was on probation for it. Took me 10 years to get off 3 years probation. You know,
Yeah.
like a lot of people.
Were you always on the run?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like I got to take a drug test.
Yeah.
Fuck you. No, I'm not coming. My car broke down. I don't know.
Yeah.
I got no.
One time I called I don't know if you knew who Doug Chambers was. He was
Yeah, he was my PO.
Yeah, he was a good guy.
Yeah.
Dude. He really was. But I had who ended up being my ex-girlfriend, Brooke, call him and say, "Oh, Tyrone's stuck in a blizzard in Beaver." And all you
In
had
the
to
middle
do
of
is
summer.
he checked the weather and he sends me a text. He's like, "Tyrone, it's 78 degrees in Beaver, dude. Get your fucking ass in here." And I was like, "Doug, I'm not coming in." I actually was on the run in Mesquite. I was out there pillaging through cars. I had black gloves on. I had 2 beers in my hand. I'm on the run. I turn the corner at the casino and there's Doug right there.
They weren't your beers though, right?
They were my beers. I was just like, "Doug, I'm not going to jail tonight. I'm going to run if you make me run." He's like, "Tyrone, enjoy your night. It's going to be one of your last because you're on your way to prison, and I'm not going to turn you in."
Was that this last time you got arrested?
No, this was quite a few times before that.
Oh, okay.
But dude, that's the kind of person he was. He's like, he said, this is an absconding charge. Though.
Yeah.
You're just adding to your troubles.
Yeah, I remember.
Like, oh well, at least I
Yeah.
got to finish these beers and whatever, stay on the run miserably.
Yeah.
When you were laying in jail detoxing, did you have any hope that you could stay sober this time?
No. You know, you dream about it and talk to people on the outside that are using while you're in there, and you're just like, "Yep, I can't wait to get out of here." And they're gonna pick me up with whatever I need. And then, you know, I ended up doing 6 months this last time, so I started going to the 12-step meetings. Started going to. It didn't matter what denomination of church. I'd just go to just get out of the section.
Sure.
And then I was in a meeting one time and I heard something that stuck, and I was like, man, maybe I can do this. And other people were getting released to treatment, and I'm like, fuck, maybe I ought to try that. And my, thank God for my mom. She helped me out and get some insurance. And back then was when Ty and Mitch would show up at the jail and you'd sign papers for insurance and go to treatment the next day. So it's different now, but I was like, what the hell? This can really happen. So
I think Ty got in trouble for that.
And I was probably not eligible to go to residential treatment because when I got out, I had about 6 months clean. So it was like, what the hell? But I did it. It was fun. I mean, I don't want to do treatment again.
I wouldn't mind going back to treatment.
Back when I went, like, man,
super
we
easy,
got
man.
massages.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, now it's just
you get out, you're on Medicaid again for free. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, dude, there's benefits.
Yeah.
To fucking up.
Mm-hmm.
There really is, and I can see why people get stuck in that loop.
Yeah,
because you're taken care of.
You can go get a reset. And come back and do it all again and
learn some stuff. Read some good books.
Ran out of money for hotels, so go get
taken
busted.
to the gym, play pickleball. It's not that bad, dude.
And they're not sending you to prison.
No,
they're just
you're
not.
good. Yeah, you just don't have to use for look, which is hard.
Yeah, well now
at that time,
you know they got all this MAT stuff now. So, I mean,
yeah,
you don't even really
changed a lot, dude.
Yeah,
fuck, some jails do it now and stuff. Like
the prison definitely does.
Yeah, it's changed.
It's weird because we went toured the prison and they got a program in there called the Solid Program run by inmates, and there's a few of those guys that are never getting out that I would gladly pluck out of there and put as a therapist in treatment just because they're so knowledgeable. But you know, it was really interesting, and I don't want to go there. I don't want to go to prison. Luckily I never did.
Me neither.
Well, I mean, maybe if I got to do a year in purgatory, bro, send me to prison so I can get a job. You know what I mean? Yeah. Purgatory is hateful. Even in Salt Lake, I worked in the kitchen. Fuck.
Okay, so that leads into my next question. When you look back at our time in jail together, aside from all those fucking atrocious farts, did you have a good time?
Who?
Well, all those farts were terrible.
Because all that protein he was
Oh
eating.
my god, dude, they were so bad. They were disrespectful.
What was the rest of the question?
Did you have a good time in there when we were in there together?
Yeah, I
In
did.
that block?
Yeah, I mean, we made the best of
We
it.
did.
Yeah. You guys kept trying to get me to work out, and I'm like, I'll give you guys a honey bun if I don't have to work out.
Yeah, they were making
Fucking, you guys were sweaty fucking pigs in there.
Yeah.
I was like, you had your fucking long hair. It was all stringy and fucking.
unhealthy as fuck.
But you thought you looked good.
Yeah. I thought I looked good out before I came in. You always think you look good in your
Yeah.
eye. You always got a bunch of fucking.
Well, I'm looking in those fucking polished cookie sheets on the
Oh, you
wall.
look good, dude. You look shredded. No matter what. I was just telling my coworker Chris, I was like, bro, ain't no better mirror than a jail mirror.
Right?
Ain't no. You think you look great, then you get out and you're super disappointed.
Yeah.
But yeah, we made the best of it, man. I was.
My worst, until I got over my first dump in jail, dude, is after that, it's all gravy. Like, I never had any problems in any of the jails. I just went
You
there.
almost. You had a problem with somebody.
Oh, yeah, he stole my commissary.
That Mexican dude that was
No,
on
that
the.
big black kid, half
Oh
black.
yeah,
half
yeah,
white
yeah.
kid.
I remember that.
Yeah.
You're like, fuck you. I was like, hell yeah. You get bored in there. You want to see people.
But I mean, I wasn't gonna fight him. It's like, dude, if you really need that honey bun or noodles more than I do, you fucking have it.
Yeah.
It ain't worth me getting a charge over, or get beat up over. I didn't, I'm not a fighter, but I'll hold my own. If he would have swung on me and
Yeah.
hit me, I would have went back on him. But
My first few times in there, bro, I was really like rolling SOs out and sex offenders and
Yeah.
whatnot. I was like,
I don't believe that.
I was really about like following the rules. If you're a rat, you got. And then like my last few times there, I was like, I don't fucking care.
So you're a politician in there.
I just listen. People wouldn't do it, and they tell me to do it, so I do it.
Okay.
So I learned that I was kind of a fucking idiot
Yeah.
because nobody else was willing to do these things, but I was doing it for everybody. And these people were big. I made my cousin Jordan do it one time to the biggest black dude you've ever seen. Jordan's like, really? I'm like, you got to roll that dude out because he was downstairs. I was like, you got to roll this dude out. And my cousin Jordan's like, Tyrone, no. And I'm like, bro, find a couple people to help you and roll him out. And he did. He did it. But what I was getting at is my last few times was just like, I don't fucking care about any of this, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not adapting to this place. I'm going to laugh. I'm going to be annoyingly and try to have fun in here, dude. Like, try to make this a good experience.
I mean, I get that, but have you ever heard you?
What do you mean?
Have you heard you?
Yeah. I have to listen to these fucking podcasts.
You're loud, bro. You don't even need a microphone. They could probably pick it up over there on that phone.
That's how we used to do it. No microphone.
I don't even
Okay.
think mine's turned on, bro. We're fucked.
Okay. Would you ever go back just to eat all the honey buns you wanted?
Probably not. I can get honey buns out
You
here.
can, but they don't
Yeah.
taste as good out here.
You're right.
Not
Yeah.
even close, bro.
Especially after you had that fucking macaroni chili mac in there. Honey bun tasted good after
It
that.
does, dude. I remember when I was so hungry, bro, and you like, Tyrone, come here. And you broke me off some honey bun, dude, and I had to share it with Waldo. I didn't want to tell him about it. I mean, he shared everything there, but
The first time I was in Purgatory, I was in B Block. And I think it was Patrick Kelly.
he's next on the other.
Or no,
one.
it was Ricky Perez. Detoxing like a motherfucker in there. And for some reason, everybody knew I had commissary because I had a nice mom and some other people that helped me out. So he's gonna get a honey bun. He's shaking and sweating. I'm like, all right, bro. But things like that, like people in there appreciate, especially when they're sick. And
Oh yeah, dude.
so I never had a problem doing that until I didn't have any more. And then
Yeah, then you're
they
like,
wanted to
fuck
give
these
me
guys,
one.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because I
that's
didn't gamble or any of that. I just didn't want any of that. I can't hold cards. I'm a card retard, so I don't do none of that shit.
what was I just gonna say? Oh, I forgot. Damn it.
Well, there was also you guys. We all had the opportunity to go to E Block, and I stayed behind because I wanted to go to D Block.
Yeah, you fucked up
Yeah.
because we had a good time over there, dude. E-Box, remember we'd always be.
I got stuck with those twins, bro. You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, I
The
do.
Nicholson twins. They might not allowed to say names on here.
No, you're good.
Like
Dude, D-Block sucks.
one of them was my bunkie, and the other one was right across. Have you ever heard those dudes talk to their mom? If your guys are watching, sorry, bro, but you guys are shitty.
It's like the what's up? You ever seen that movie? I can't remember what movie it's from. And they're the girls like, what's up? They're brothers.
Is it Half
That's
Brothers?
I can't remember, but I know exactly what you're talking about. I know. Love you guys.
Yeah.
Just
I hope things are well.
yeah. Do better, man. Do better. So I know you played softball, and I know well, I'm not going to say where I've seen you, but what other things have helped you to remain sober?
I mean, I did the softball thing for a little while, and then
Until I jacked a home run off you to win the playoff game.
that too, and then just trying to be there for people as like I was a coach for Lionsgate one time, and just getting people to show up and standing out there in the summer heat to forfeit, dude. I was just like, fuck this, I'm too old to beat up, and I went out and supported a few times. I'm just not into that anymore, but
it wasn't as fun either. Like
yeah,
that year when we played each other in the playoffs, like that was a really
was that out in Hurricane?
Yeah, that was like a really special year. It started out in Hurricane.
That was like the first year that Tyler.
No, that was in Washington. One field was like, you couldn't jack one, and then the other one was like 20 feet in, and you could. Yeah.
So you felt extra big because you're in the.
I did, yeah, and I could hit him out on that one. I did hit a couple out though in City League, and I was pretty proud of that because I could never hit one out growing up. Never. I could hit the fence, but I could never. So I studied YouTube videos on how to do it. Took a bunch of SARMs and then fucking
hitting home
jacked
run's not what it was about. I was never a home run hitter, just right over the infield.
You're really good, actually.
Right over the infield or right to the opposite field. So
everybody says that. It's like hitting a home run when you can't hit a home run. Everybody says, yeah, you just hit singles and doubles. When you can hit one, that's what it's about.
Yeah,
you know.
I can hit them in practice all the time. But,
you could?
Yeah. But as a kid, no. When I was a kid, I played some little league, and then I got afraid of the ball because big bald dude with alopecia was the pitcher one day, and he threw like 90 miles an hour, and it hit me right in the leg, and I never was the same after that.
Fuck this, dude. I remember the first curveball I seen. I fucking ducked out of the batter's box, and the ump called a strike, and I was like, started arguing. He's like, "You never seen a curveball, kid?" And I was like, "Oh my god." That's when it was like math and algebra. As soon as I hit algebra, I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
I was never good at video games. Like I'm blessed with the shitty stick because my brothers always used me to get good at video games, and I just never was good. So I don't play video games anymore. I was a pinball master, but not video games.
So what else did you do aside from softball?
I mean, at first, like I had a sponsor that made me do 90. When I first got out of treatment, I did 90 and 90 like 3 times in a row.
Really?
Yeah. So a lot of meetings, which by the way, I don't do those anymore. And just, I hung out with a lot of people in recovery. I did volleyball, played some golf. I've done a lot of things. But I'm not big on people, so I don't really hang out with a lot of people. If I could stay home all the time, I would. And then go on go on a cruise every 3 months. I probably would, because I just don't care for people.
That's how I've gotten to. When I first was sober, I really needed to be around a lot of people and be entertained and whatnot. But now I'm just like, dude, our jobs are filled with people, bro.
Oh yeah,
so
that's how I help. Yeah.
And so, like, I find my meetings was just too much for me anymore. Like, just being around everybody like that all the time and always involved in recovery. Like, I was just like, this is my way of giving back now, like doing this and like, it's something I enjoy. It's like a one-on-one thing. It's with people I love, dude, you know? So I totally get that. And I think there's no wrong way to do it. And meetings certainly helped me for a long time, dude.
Yeah.
They did. Just the connection with people and like.
Did you do step work?
I did.
Yeah.
I made it to 10.
That's it?
Yeah.
I made it all the way to 13. Bro.
You did? Yeah. This is the 14th, so the podcast.
All right, yeah.
So congratulations.
Yeah, thanks.
Start one was.
Can we make a new step after this one?
Yeah.
What's after this? Relapse?
Yeah. Cocaine on the weekends.
I'm gonna. You don't know I'm on my head. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay. What jobs have you had since getting sober? You're not your current job. Your current job excluded. And did they help you stay sober? Or did they make you want to relapse?
A little bit of both. I worked at the golf course Entrada.
I remember you saying you kind of liked it.
Yeah, there's nothing like mowing grass, like sitting on a fucking mower, mowing long and straight bananas. But it was fun. I learned a lot, played a lot of golf. They paid really well. The hours were great. I was off work by the time most people started, and that's what I liked. I could live my day, go home and take a nap, still do all my appointments, whatever I needed. So that was cool. But there was, a lot of youngsters there that all they did all day long was hit their THC pens all day, like you
Didn't
wouldn't
do
believe.
shit?
No, I mean they would, but they're just on their vape pens. I'm like, what the fuck,
That's funny.
I haven't smoked weed in probably 25 years.
It's horrible.
I'd be peeking out the windows.
Oh, dude, it's terrible. You don't even have the wherewithal to peek out the window.
I remember smoking some
feel like a
hash
weirdo
when I was
getting
young,
up.
and hash was potent stuff back then. And now that I couldn't imagine this dabs and 70% THC.
Yeah. Last thing I smoked was wax a long time ago, and bro, I was stuck. I couldn't move.
It was bad.
Dude, it was worse than any acid mushroom trip I've ever had, dude. Like, just so introspective. I'm like, if I get up and get a drink, is it weird? If I go home, is it weird? If I get up and without saying anything and leave, is that? So I just sat there for like 6 hours.
I did a lot of acid growing up too. We'd do acid and plan the next weekend doing acid.
Yep.
My parents were always camping, and I've had 350 people in my parents' house at a house party before.
Great.
Bands playing, took all the furniture out, charged everybody money because we had a bunch of kegs, and then call the cops and be like, "This fucking party," and then we'd have all this money.
That's great. So I know you wanted to talk about Access Foundation. When did you start working for them? What has it meant to you to work for such amazing people?
I think I started working for them when I lived there. So I started out living at the Mission, and it kind of went through some changes. Jesse Trainey was the house manager when I moved into the Mission.
Oh, you got
he had his long ass hair. No, he was.
No, just kidding.
He had just came in, changed the house. It was all clean. I was like, man, I could really live here. I mean, I always went back to my parents, and that was a bad place. As good as they are, and as good of a house they have, it was a bad place. So I started there, and then I'm like, man, I want to run one of these houses one day. And I ran into Mike Keenan out back of the house one day, and talked to him about it. And then one day he called me and says, I'm about ready to open another house, and there's a bunch of people using over there. You want to go be the house manager? And I'm like, all right, I'll give it a whirl. And I think it wasn't 3 days later, and Stacks lived upstairs, and he overdosed. Luckily, there was a contractor there, because I fucking just drew a blank, like, what the fuck do I do? And luckily, there was someone else there that Narcaned him. He was in drug court, so Bowen came over, and you guys let him drive? I'm like, he was going to drive anyway. So that's kind of where it started, and I got that house up and running and lived there for a couple years. And then I ended up moving on. And then the people that I were living with started using, and I was just like, man, I was in the middle of a job at the golf course. We were renovating the golf course, so I was all into that, and I just couldn't do it. So I'm like, Mike, I need another bed. And I moved back in there. He's like, okay, go live in there temporarily. We're going to be opening another property. And that's when I moved over to the one that used to be the Steps house, and started running that one. Yeah. So we still have that one. I started running that house, and just my trail kind of always went back to it. So they started getting more and more properties, and Batista, who was doing it at the time, it was hard for him to do Cedar and here. So I just started doing it part-time after work at the golf course. And, here I am now trying to hold all these knuckleheads accountable and keep these houses operational. It's a lot.
Yeah, I bet.
It's a lot. Ask your lady. Like, we're learning a lot. It's good for a lot of people. We've helped a lot of people. You heard Mike's numbers in our little Christmas party shindig.
Yeah.
It's all emotional. Like,
Yeah.
And some of the numbers say, like, we help more people than the Southwest Behavioral Health Center does.
For sure.
So we have 170 days.
Dude, drug court was a joke, dude. So I started going, like, my therapists were garbage. Darren was all right. Both of my first two therapists got fired. One for being an idiot. Second one for getting tattoos with a client.
They probably weren't even therapists.
Dude, they were horrible. I met Ryan there, though, and he was doing his schooling. So he's like, the only reason I went there, because he was like, this is wild, dude. He was by far, and he was in school, he's by far the best thing
Well,
we had there.
I think there was a time when I actually gave you a ride to Premiere when it was over there behind the mall. And you were doing life skills or something. You had to do life skills or something. Did you go to Premiere when it was behind the mall over there?
I didn't go there. No,
I swear
would
it
go.
was you,
I would.
bro.
I worked there when they were behind the mall.
Maybe I just seen you there. You just started or something.
Yeah.
After Steps?
After I was working at Steps, and it was kind of a unhealthy environment, and I wasn't very happy. And I just told Ryan, and I was like, I took less money, I lost my insurance to go work with Ryan. And I was just like, bro, please hire. They didn't even know what I was gonna do. They didn't even know if they could pay me. They just started accepting insurance, so they were like stressed about hiring me. But he was just like, I think it's meant to be. And Trina was like, you're just hiring your friends, and like. So when I was around her, I was like, oh, she don't like me, dude. And I could feel that, that she was really worried about me working there. And yeah. But it worked out. And I think we're both blessed to work. Because when I go to your guys' party, it reminds me a lot of mine,
Yeah.
And Kiana, she did because they do those sound baths, Ryan and Hunter. Have you seen that on Facebook or anything? And Kiana, when she was working at Carpet Splash, they did the sound bath there, and then afterwards people were sharing. The people that worked at Premiere were like, I'm so grateful for the people that work. Kiana just started bawling because she was so miserable at her job, dude.
And we swooped her up.
Yeah. I called Mike and I messaged him. I was like, bro, you're not making a mistake, are you? She's super smart.
Yeah.
She's an asset, I promise.
Yeah. Well, we hope she likes it. We
she
love
does.
having her around.
But lately she's like, I'm too tired to be able to do all this today. And I'm just like, we're almost there, babe.
Yeah, right. What do you mean we're almost there? You're like, I'm not ready yet.
Well, I try to encourage her when it's like that.
She already sent it.
I just
pay her vacate, and it's still stuck in the sober house.
I just gotta give her shit, dude. It's my way of coping because I am nervous about it, but
as it should be. You're 41 fucking years old, bro.
I made it.
Did you ever think you were gonna have kids?
No.
No.
Well, when I was younger,
yeah,
I'd grow some.
Do you have any out there that maybe you don't know about?
For sure, I probably do, dude. Aaron Ward, when I was going to drug court the first time, he's like, I can't wait for all these kids to show up at your doorstep and just tell you.
There's a lot of Nathans out there.
There is.
All different walks of life.
Sometimes I see a random kid and they got like the big eyes like me. I'm like, oh my God.
The one that has 3 eyes. Like that's probably yours.
Okay, do you believe in a higher power?
I do. Like I said, I grew up Catholic, and my parents are still they're very active in the Catholic community here. I'm not too keen on organized religion anymore, but I definitely believe in something. I don't pray a lot anymore. I probably should, but
Same.
Me and my wife always have this kind of conversation because I'm like super dry emotionally. Like I don't cry. I don't get upset anymore. It's just not worth it to me. And everybody's like, I always remember Tanya in Lionsgate when I was in group. She's like, you're a fucking anomaly. You need to cry. And I'm like, what is there to cry over? I don't know. Like,
I know if it happens, it happens, man. If it doesn't, what are you gonna make? Sit here and force me?
Well, and I don't know. Like, till I'm in that situation, like when my parents pass away, like, am I gonna cry or not? I don't know. Probably. I mean, I'll get a lump in my throat all the time, but I don't like shed tears. Well, I wish my eyes would water, but they don't. So,
dude, everybody's different,
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with the way people.
But I'm not a good meditator. That whole sound bath shit, like, I don't understand it, and maybe that's my problem. But I just sit there and go to sleep. That's it. Because Tanya did that at Lionsgate, a big sound bowl, and I could shake your head.
Dude, those sound baths they do are actually pretty dope.
That's weirdoism.
Because I don't.
Like Steve Lambert always says. You know him?
Steve Lambert. If I seen a picture.
The therapist at Lionsgate.
Oh no! I thought it was somebody famous.
Oh, I'll show you his picture. Why does somebody got to be famous all the time?
I don't know.
Someday you're gonna be famous.
That's what I'm going for,
dude.
Dude. I'm just trying to hang out with famous people. That's it, dude. And you're pretty famous.
I'm not famous, bro.
Maybe
I don't want to be.
Sober living community.
I don't like people, bro. And I don't like everybody in our houses, and they don't have to like me, and that's okay.
Yep.
You know.
That's a cool lesson to learn, man. Is that what I was gonna say earlier is jail taught me boundaries.
Yeah.
That's the first place I learned boundaries.
Yeah.
Basically. Like, because you feel bad for people, but then they don't give a fuck.
Right.
They'll drink all your coffee. They won't give you shit back. They're fucking leeches, bro. And so you learn to say no, and it's hard in there, but you
Yeah.
have to learn to say no, or you won't
Yeah.
have shit. Dude.
And pee sitting down.
Yeah. Yep. I know when I went into E-Walk and they're like, we sit down. I was like, fuck you. Like trying to punk me, dude. Dude, I'd still do it to this day. It's cleaner.
At night, yep. Well, because I'm old and busted too. At night in the dark, and I don't want to turn the lights on, and I feel my way
And
to the
miss,
bathroom, I
yeah.
just sit down and
Dude, it just stuck with
wake
me.
up a half hour later. Oh, I just got done peeing.
like one of your nod peas.
Yeah.
What's the best way to change the world?
The best way to change the world? I don't know.
No pressure.
Leave a legacy, maybe. You know, the best way to change the world is help one person at a time. Can't help them all. I wish I could. We try. God knows we try.
Yeah.
I think you probably the same way. You try. Wish you could help everyone.
Yeah.
You know, get them
That
in a
was,
safe
dude.
place.
That's how I started. Was I was like, I'm saving everyone, bro.
Yeah.
I'm like gonna give them my all, every single person. I'm gonna give them the best speeches, the best pep talks.
Yeah.
Eventually, you're like, dude, if somebody ain't hearing it,
Yeah.
I'm not investing my time in this, dude.
Yeah.
And the ones that want to hear it, I will go all in for you, dude. You know, so yeah, one person at a time.
You can't help someone that doesn't want to be
No,
helped.
you can't,
You've
man.
dealt with that. You've had people
Dude,
living
it's
here in your
exhausting
home.
trying
Yeah.
to. It really is.
Yep.
Yeah, it's good, man. One person at a time, and whoever you can, man. That's all you can do.
I think that's the best way. Like that works for me. It works for, I think, the people around me. It's not always easy. You know, life's not always easy.
Yep.
Marriage, having kids ain't always easy. Like you'll find out.
Yeah, sure.
They're
See,
expensive.
that laugh right there is why I'm nervous. That's why I'm nervous.
My evil laugh.
Yeah. Because everybody's like, "Oh, it's so great." Then they laugh like you're somebody else like that is honest,
Yeah.
and they do that laugh
Yeah.
at you, and you're like, "Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah.
right on, man." Message of hope for anyone struggling.
Reach out. I mean, it goes even if you're, no matter how you're struggling, just reach out. Call me. Call Tyrone. Call anybody. Call.
Ty and Mitch.
Yeah, anybody. Not even just that. Call your mom, even if you don't talk to her. Call the dog. I don't know. Whatever that one thing that stuck with me in the rooms was the 1,000-pound phone.
Yeah.
And you know, I tell people that every day. Like you gotta like at work people dealing with your wife and rent. It's like reach out. Like we can help you if you talk to us.
Yeah.
But if you don't talk to us, we don't know. We can't help you.
That is a 1,000-pound phone, man. Because we feel like if we're not doing everything perfect, that we're fucking up for sure.
Yeah.
Like, and you feel like you're in trouble if you reach out and they're gonna just like yell at you or something.
Yeah.
But no, it's the opposite. People are willing to help.
Well, and you always get those people that talk to you, or I talk to them, and then you know they're on a slippery slope, and they always blame you or the situation around them. Like I'm gonna go out and kill myself for you.
Yeah.
I'm like that's not fair to tell anybody. You know, like fuck you for saying that. That I get that a lot in the business we're in. I don't know if you do.
Yeah, for sure.
And one thing that's good about where I'm at is like I'm a step away from treatment. I don't like group. I don't want to sit in group all day. But I can still help in a way that people need. I think.
Yeah.
And you know, not having a safe place to stay for me was a big thing, and I think that having a place to stay is the first thing that people need. I don't know if you've ever experienced homelessness, but
Oh yeah.
yeah,
I slept on the old Hafen house. That was
on the corner.
yeah. I slept on the roof one night.
I think I've heard about that. Why'd you sleep on the roof?
Because I had nowhere to go, and the cops were looking for me.
Grandma wouldn't let you in.
Oh fuck no.
Was that Grandma's house, right?
No, they weren't living there anymore.
On
Somebody else
700?
was living there.
Across from high school.
Yeah, somebody else was living there.
Oh, okay.
And I was up on the roof. I knew that was a good place to hide because it has this dip in the roof where nobody can see on the streets.
Yeah.
I was just up there doing drugs and
I'm pretty sure Task Force raided that house a few times.
6 times. 6.
6?
I took all the charges 3 times for everybody. I took the charges for Braxton once. 2 second-degree felonies, 1 to 15s.
Yeah.
Called him and I'm like, hey, they didn't find my ibuprofens, big bottle of methadone that I had.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't find them. I'm like, they didn't grab my wallet either, and there's like $600. Oh, I can't find it. Like, you rotten motherfucker, dude. I'm in here. You could have been here with me, and you can't find my wallet and my pills.
Yeah.
You're fucking dead. And Braxton has the biggest head, dude. He's the easiest target to hit.
Oh, really?
Oh, bro, you can't miss. It's great. Did I miss anything that you want to talk about?
I don't think so. Did you?
No, this has been fun, dude.
It has.
Did you have fun? That's my last
I
question.
did have fun. Like I made every excuse in my head not to come over here, and the baby didn't come, so here I am,
dude.
bro.
When I wake up podcast morning, I start thinking of excuses as well because I still get a little nervous to do it, you know.
Yeah.
And I want it to go good.
Well, and so, hopefully someday, like it's viral.
Yeah.
You know, then I could be like, I was part of that
Yeah.
one day.
Then
Here I am, still broke.
Then you get paid instead of giving me money for, anyways.
Well, I think you got the big top fans, what, Paco and Brittany and
Yep.
who else? Jason.
Well, this
Who
Leah
else?
that worked at Steps for a long time. Flanagan, she's been commenting on everything I've been doing. She's been killing it.
How many followers now?
on Facebook, 1,600, and on YouTube, 466.
Almost everybody you know.
It's actually been, well, yeah.
Yeah.
But
isn't it crazy how many people you know?
Yeah. And the guest job also is to find like 2 people to subscribe. So that's your new duty once this is over.
I don't even think I'm subscribed.
Well, then there it is. We can handle it.
Channel?
Yep, we can handle it right now.
Okay, fuck.
I love you, bro. Thank you for doing this.
No problem. Thank you, bro.
If you haven't liked, follow, or subscribed, please go to the Facebook page, follow. Please go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, share videos, help the message grow. I appreciate you guys. I love you.
We're going to eat a honey bun.
Yep. Thank you for watching. Honey Bun's up, dude. Peace.